if you've seen any of my previous readings, you know that you're being prepared for something right now. And I specifically got this visual today, and I just saw something that reminded me of it. It's like one of those doors, you know, where it's got like a handle on it that you can't tell if it's a push or a pull. And there's usually like a sign next to it that tells you what to do. But I'm seeing, or what I saw today was someone like pushing on a door that says pull like right next to it, but you've been, and this person's like you, but you've been rushing through life so much that you can't even see the sign on the door. And you're seeing this push as like an obstacle that you need to break through. So you're doing like everything in your power to try to break this door down by like pushing against it. When in actuality, all you have to do is pull. And it's one of those things that it's like your guides are kind of just standing there watching you like, okay, because this is something that you've done before and they've helped you out with, but they're not going to help you out with it this time, because this is like a lesson for you to learn, that like not everything in your life is something that needs to be like fought with or wrestled to the ground, especially if you're someone where that has been your life, and that has been your traditional way of getting things done. You're just used to battling everything, so it doesn't even resonate with you. When you come up against an obstacle, it's just like, how do I conquer this? How do I tackle this? And this isn't what you're being asked to do at all. And if anything, you might be experiencing repeated cycles in your life. You may be going through things that you don't want to be going through, and again, this is like a cycle. And it's almost like every time you hit this cycle, it's to slow you down. You may experience a lot of fatigue. Your sleeping schedule might be off. Again, like tired all the time. It's like you're really being forced to slow down and reflect. And it's almost like you crash out, you burn out, just to pick yourself up again and go back to what you're doing, to just push on this door that you have to pull. And I'm getting that this time around, like this is it. You're finally going to slow down enough to take a look at what's actually in front of you. You're going to see the pull, and you're going to pull the door open, and you're going to walk into this new experience, that whatever it is that you've been trying to call in. Like a lot of you have been feeling unhappy, unmotivated, and searching for whatever it is like outside of you, and that's why you're pushing so hard, because you know if you slow down, you're going to get the answer, and something about the answer frightens you a little bit. I'm getting that this is something that you have always wanted but won't let yourself have. But it's all going to become very clear to you, that you're going to get a very, very clear sign. You've been getting a lot of signs recently. You may be experiencing like a lot of animal guides coming your way, where you're just seeing certain things like written out and you're like, oh, I know that's a sign, but I can't really piece it together. It's like the whole puzzle piece is going to come together, and it's all going to make sense for you, and you are going to step forward into this new beginning that you have been preparing for so long. Again, like I'd said in some of my previous readings, if you've seen them, that the second and third week of June is going to be very significant. So this may be around when you get this like illumination, this light bulb moment when everything becomes really clear to you. Yeah, I just heard like struck by lightning. It will be very, like, you will know exactly what you need to do. And what I'm getting for a lot of you is that it's been in front of you the whole time. A lot of you have been really forced into a hermit mode. You may have wanted to leave your hermit mode prematurely. Let's see what these are. Oh, yeah, okay. So yeah, you've wanted to leave your hermit mode prematurely, and you've just been forced back into it because if you're not done, you're not done. Yeah, the Seven of Lotuses is where you've been. A lot of options. You're feeling kind of drowned. A lot of illusion. You're being passed into this new world, but this is the in-between stage, where you need to quiet your mind, and allow yourself to be in flow, especially where this is like a water card. Be in flow. The Mystic, this again is you got to go inside, and you have to sit still because the pole sign is right in front of you, and you're not seeing it because you are doing it's like subconscious self-sabotage, because you intrinsically know, you already know what you need to be doing, you already know what you want to be doing. It's just that your comfort zone is unhappiness. Like you're used to it's always, well, if I need to do this, this, and this before I could ever do that. And now you've done this, this, and this, so you can go do that. And it's sort of like you're putting up all these fake boundaries so that you don't actually have to go do that and go live your dreams and go be who you're put here to be. So this Mystic is very much like going into yourself, working with yourself in the earth to discover that deep wisdom inside. This Eight of Embers here is really interesting because it's parallel to the Eight of Wands in the traditional tarot deck, but this one has kind of like a darker meaning to it, and it's that you were put into a situation that you would have always wanted to avoid, but it's so that you could see these pieces of yourself. It was unavoidable, and it was just to like uproot your character. With the Seven of Embers, I think it's interesting that this one is a countdown, 8-7. This Seven of Embers has the Phoenix rising, and it's sort of like as you come out of this, this disastrous situation was actually the pressure creating the diamond, and that's what you are coming out of this Phoenix, that this is like the diamond that was created. And with this shapeshifter here, this card is especially special, and I think it came up in one of my previous readings, and it's you don't have to morph yourself into one thing. You're not something that can be put into a box. It's that, especially how you're creating your life, is that you get to do whatever it is that you want to do, whatever cosmic tree, like tree of life, that whatever this is, whatever this shapeshifter you are becoming, is what everything is going to grow from. A lot of you could have, it could be like the generational curse breaker in your family, however you like to categorize that, but that it's sort of like new life is growing from you, that you're not boxed in, you are whatever you want to be, and you are the embodiment of freedom in your family line, and you are what's going to spark new growth in your family line. That sort of, it all ended with you and will begin again as something new and something beautiful. But this is your sign that that breakthrough that you have been needing is here. And it's just like a gentle reminder that it has always been here. You've just been refusing to look at it. But you have finally slowed down enough. But I'm definitely getting with this is a creative energy, and this is a, I'm not just one thing. So if you've been seeing a lot of things telling you to like pigeonhole one way or like niche down, this is like you are here to be you, to be exactly who you are. And if that's many things, perfect, go be that. If that's one thing, go be that. But this is saying that like your nature is changeable, and that you have the ability, the creative ability especially, to be whatever it is that you want to be. And that this whole realization is going to hit you, especially as where I said the 2nd to 3rd week of June, you have felt an energy shift actually coming into the month of June. Sort of towards the end of May, beginning of June, something shifted. And that shift is preparing you to finally take a look at the door that you have been pushing on and see that the sign says pull, and you're going to pull it open, and you're going to enter into this whole new realm, this shapeshifter energy. If this resonates with you, let me know. If you would like a personal reading with me, you can head to the link at the top of my page. It's in my Etsy shop.